English Premier League match of the week on Easter Sunday. Manchester City are going to defeat Arsenal. If Man City lose, they'd have 6 draws and 4 losses. 64 is the Gamacho Manchester City. Interesting how Man City, the leaders of the table, have 64 points, and Man City's right behind. So this is part of the narration. Arsenal would also be going for their 21st win against Man City. At City, that's Gamacho 21. Man City with the victory would be their 20th victory of the season by beating Mikel Arteta. Arteta is Gamacho 20. They could also enter the match against Aston Villa with 20 wins. Villa is Gamacho 56 and 20. Arteta's 56 loss to Manchester City. Their following Premier League match would occur against Villa. We are talking about Aston Villa. City with the win would have their 66 points on Easter. Title is Gamacho 66. They would also pick up their 65th point against Arsenal. It is Arsenal Football Club, that's Gamacho 65. Man City are going to easily score 2 goals against Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club is Gamacho 65, so they should be the winner. Arsenal to lose for the 5th time of the year against Manchester City. Luton Town FC is Gamacho 46. This is who Arsenal would face off right after losing against City. Would they be going for 4 draws and 6 losses? This is what we have to keep an eye out for. For Man City, they should be able to defeat Newcastle in the FA Cup. Their 34th win of the season is going to come against Arsenal FC. Arsenal FC 34, right after beating the Magpies, the 4P, would be on. Win number 34 for the season for Man City, defeating Arsenal on the day of Jesus' resurrection, Easter Sunday. Jesus in reverse reduction is Gamacho 34. Easter Sunday's Gamacho 44. We speak about the rigging for Arsenal, these late winners, 4 draws, 4 losses entering Easter Sunday. But this 34th, and you got to understand Man City's, their 34th win. It's 33, 34, then going for win number 35 against Aston Villa. In Gamacho, it is Aston Villa, that's Gamacho 35. So the next match sequence is the best way to go about this. They got to be going for win 35 against Aston Villa. This is how we get Manchester City defeating Arsenal on the 31st day on Easter Sunday. March 31st, I should add, is 34, and that would be Manchester City's 34th victory. It's a win for Pep Guardiola. I'd say 2-1, but who knows if it's 3-2 or something of that nature. Man City take over first, and now Arsenal and Liverpool are going to have to keep up with Manchester City. I should add the 29th match of the season, Sheikh Mansour for the victory. This is the day of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Resurrection would be Gamacho, the 66 points. You think about the color blue, sky blue. Jesus comes to life. He's resurrected. He's there again. I like that symbolism for Man City a lot this game. And now let's get to Arteta in his record against Manchester City, record against the clubs, or record against the Premier League, I should say. Okay. Let's start with stats by competition. Let's start with Mikel Arteta in the English Premier League. I need to. Let's start with managerial record. Stats by competition, English Premier League. So Arteta's record against Manchester City, it's going to be 4 draws and 3 losses at the City of Manchester. Manchester's 43. Jesus Christ is Gamacha 43. Champions Gamacha 43. So it's going to be 4 draws and 3 losses for the manager on Easter Sunday. On a 15-6 day numerology, the 6th Premier League title for Guardiola is going to be on the Easter Sunday. So in total, it's going to be 7 wins and 3 losses after he loses against Man City. Manchester City FC's Gamacha 73. It's also Crown, that's Gamacha 73. Arsenal are the next team to win a Premier League outside of Man City, but it will not happen until next year. See, I need to find the managerial record. This is a plain record. I just wish it would do so. Transfer market manager record. Of the manager, Mikel Arteta. So I'm on the manager side. Manchester City, right here, 3 wins and 9 losses against Manchester City. I wonder what 39 is about. I just like the 4 wins and 9 losses, like the Arsenal Invincibles. So 3-9 next season, 4-9. That's what I kind of like right there. Stats, National Leagues, Guardiola, or Arteta. Okay, his 41st loss in the English Premier League against Erling Haaland. It is Haaland, that's Camacho 41. The 8th, the Etihad. Etihad is also Camacho 29, the 29th match of the year for both teams. Yeah, so Pep Guardiola. The record against the next schedule sequence is working. That is the best way to go about this so far as a manager. Star manager profile. I always land on the manager page. Yes, that's his personal record against the clubs. I do like his 21st win against Arsenal. City is Gamacha 21, titles Gamacha 21. And this is going to lead up to next year when Arsenal win their version of the title with Declan Rice 21 years later. Declan is Gamacha 20. You see, Declan Rice, that's the 3-9 for Arteta against Man City. But then Arsenal going to win the league next year, and for Man City, their 34th win against Arsenal FC, going for win number 35 against Aston Villa, their next Premier League match. The match postponed due to the FA Cup. For Man City, the Brighton match was postponed. Arsenal, the Chelsea match got postponed. And for Liverpool, I think it was Sheffield United.